take this opportunity to talk to you guys a little bit about firearms and firearm safety. So big things whenever handling a handgun or rifle or shotgun is going to be obviously safety. Certain rules of safety must be applied at all time. First rule of safety: make sure you always keep your firearms pointed in a safe direction, which means make sure you're never pointing that gun at anyone or anything you don't actually intend on shooting, killing, or destroying. Now, if you're not at the range pointing that gun at your target, the recommended best safe direction will always be the ground in front of you or by your side. I would not care, but the ground would always be the recommended best safe directions. When we say this with an open angle away from our body, it simply means do not point that gun at your own foot. Another thing that we're going to be concerned with is keeping our finger clear from that trigger, always above and clear from that trigger. So you would have your trigger and your trigger guard. Always make sure you keep your finger above and clear from that trigger unless ready to shoot, which means the only time you want to have that finger on the trigger is the time you're actually shooting the gun and not handling it. When we tense up, experience an unusual amount of stress or fear, we will have a tendency to tense up, contracting muscles, and therefore if your finger is on the trigger, it's very easy for you to press that trigger and fire that pistol without wanting to do so. So obviously a big concern. You don't want to be looking around your living room because you heard noise in the middle of the night, have your finger on the trigger, and being scared by your kid or family member who goes like, "Hey daddy," and boom, and you fire that pistol. Right, definitely a concern we're gonna have. Number 3, make sure your firearms are always unloaded unless ready to use. So if you're carrying that gun, you're relying on that firearm, and you're carrying it or you're having it at home for personal protections, then you want it to have it loaded. However, if you're not counting on that firearm, you're storing it away, it's not something you're counting on, you're traveling, you're not around it, you want the gun to be not only unloaded, but you want also that firearm to be secured, properly secured. Okay? Gun unloaded, stored in a complete separate location than the ammo. Safe, recommended definitely for storage. Okay. Number 4, know what you're shooting. Know your target. Know what lies beyond the target. You are 100% liable for every single shot you fire off that gun of yours. So whatever the bullet strike, kill, or destroy will be ultimately your responsibility. So definitely you want to know what you're shooting at. See something moving in your kitchen at 3 in the morning, you don't know what it is, do not open fire. That could be a family member. Obviously want to be concerned with this. Also concern yourself with what happened to the bullet. If you miss your target, if it goes through the target, where would that bullet go? Through the drywall in the kid's bedroom? Definitely something you want to concern yourself with. Okay, so be careful with this. Number 5, treat all firearms as loaded. As far as we are concerned, unloaded gun don't exist. If it looks like a gun, it feels like a gun, to us it is one, and it is a loaded one. So we will always assume that firearms are loaded or always treated with the same respect. What does that mean? It simply means do apply the rules of safety all the time. Gun point in safe direction, finger above and clear from that trigger unless ready to shoot, gun unloaded unless ready to use, know your target, know what lies beyond the target, have a sense for where your bullet is going if you miss, and treat all firearms as loaded. Hope this helps, and we hope to see you soon for more training. Until then, stay safe.